Kaymen Kim from the Korea Industrial Technology Association, Goita. Tell us why you're here.
Okay, we're here to promote 13 Korean companies with their technical expertise. So ranging from IT, BT, and aerospace. And we're trying to get these companies participate in Eureka project. And majority of these companies are looking for partners over this area. So we are looking for partnership. That's the main goal.
In Europe, the general perception is that Korea is a world leader in innovation policy. Do you think that's a fair statement?
Yes and no, probably. What we have observed so far is technical wise, we have very good areas that we say ourselves that we advance into some specific technical areas. So in that sense, technical policy we have advanced a lot compared to other Asian countries. But while we're over here, we've seen a lot of other systems that overlaps with our system, and even advanced much further. So I believe there's a lot of room that we need to learn from, and in that sense, that's no part. And what I've just said aforementioned, that's like yes part.
Based on your knowledge, what are the strengths and relative weaknesses of EU innovation policy?
Strength and weaknesses. Okay, strength. Okay, first of all, let's just start from the weakness part. As far as I understood, there's strategies about going outside the world, like a globalization. They just merely started about 5 to 6 years ago, as far as I understand. But if you look really in reality, the companies who the participants of this project, they do not recognize the significance of collaborating with actually other partners like us. So actuality, their actual system did not actually was not actually realized in that sense. So the policy and the actuality doesn't actually match together. So there is something that they need to work a little bit more in order to realize that policy wise. And about the pro side, I think the general concept of this entire Eureka project, we believe it's a networking over pan-Europe, accepting third world and third countries entrance into this gigantic R&D program. So very systematic, as far as we understood, very well designed for all the parties to be able to collaborate together. So at least in terms of the norm, that they open a gate with all the policies and backing up system is very great. So that's why we are able to come over at this site and be able to collaborate with your community, R&D community.
So the collaborative ambitions, let's say, of an organization like Eureka are positive, something that could be tried elsewhere, perhaps.
Exactly. Eventually, we are looking for like benchmarking or having such a great system in our countries back in Korea and over like Asian R&D communities as well.
In what areas of R&D and technological innovation are we likely to see collaboration between Eureka organizations and Korean organizations in the coming years?
Well, especially I think it's got to be something combining their strength. We definitely believe that Korea is as well advanced technology in the IT area and some of the shipping and other manufacturing. Basically, commercialization technology area and also the conversion. So if we could collaborate in that area together with their strength, technical strength, that's more likely combining, creating a synergy. So we would like to see much more, projects coming up in that area.
Is it your impression that the EU does not do so well in the actual final production of products ready for the open market? We sometimes hear that as a criticism, that it takes too long to use existing patents and R&D to produce actual market products. Is that something you get the sense of?
Exactly. But I think that's something we take some time, and it's just the process of necessity, because in actual, well, Eureka is a commercial, oriented to commercialization, right? But in order to commercialize the product or technology among the R&D partners, they needed time. They needed an actual debate for to protect their IP or to maximize their benefit. So that's like I think positive time that's naturally required among all these different companies and their different partnership. So I think there's some pros and cons.
Thank you very much.
No problem.